Hey guys, it is Crystal here with Art It Out, and this is not going to be an art type of video, so I understand if you don't want to watch. I went to a thrift store today and I got some really cool books, like I needed anymore. I didn't. And yeah, I just had to buy them and I thought, you know what, I'll share them with you guys. I'm excited about them, and I don't have no friends but you guys, so let's kick this pot started. Indian Legends of the Pacific Northwest by L.E. Clark. $1.95. I love that. It's actually, my husband actually picked this up. They hand-handed it to me because of how old the book was. 1966. Which wasn't that old, but anywho, he knows I like the older books, but he picked up my hand and I'm like, oh, I kind of did that, and I'm like, no, that's not really me. Well, then, it's funny, he put it back, and I was drawn by it later on. I was like, that's not one he handed to me, and I don't know why I was drawn to it. So I picked it back up, and I read a little bit, and I'm going to read this, actually. I'm really interested in it, so exciting to do. And then after that, who knows, if it's one I really, really like, it'll become part of my reading library. If not, then I'll probably use it in some type of art. So I got this as a read book. I really shouldn't, because obviously it's such a sad, horrific topic. I don't think it'll affect my depression, but we'll see. If it does, then I won't be able to. We'll see. I hope I can read it without it affecting me immensely. I'll go there. Silverstein. I have Where the Sidewalk Ends. I actually have, this is the second in my collection now. My husband just loves this book, so, lots of good memories for him. This one isn't in as good a shape as my other one, and I haven't done anything with the other one yet because I was so leery of messing with it, because it was, I don't know, it's just a happy book for him, and I didn't know what I was wanting to do with it yet either. Anyways, but I'm thinking I'm going to turn this into kind of like a book journal, but actually art on it, reverse collage, whatever. As an example, I may or may not do this, I don't know. Read one of these dancing pants. Maybe I want to put a funky guy in there and put some, I don't know, maybe I just want to put, do some type of arting on it and take out some of the words and make my own, or my own poem. Something like that's what I'm thinking is what I'm going to do with this, because some of these are so cute. Some of them are silly, but I love it. I love this. It's just some fun, great things. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but it's my second one, so I'm happy. Oh, I spent $1 on the hardbacks, and these are supposed to be, I think, $0.25. But I ended up paying more than what it should have been after I left. I figured that. It wasn't anything huge, like, I think it was like $2 more than I should have paid. So, whatever. This, I walked by and I'm like, ooh. And I picked up and literally just barely caught anything. It was all words where I looked, right? I'm like, ooh, that's thick. Well, then I get it home and I only paid, I think this is where it's only supposed to be, of course, you paid $1 or $2. I started looking through this and it is freaking awesome. 1979. I haven't read it yet, but it's about literally log sleds to snowmobiles. 1873 to 1973. I mean, come on. So you get all this stuff in here, and you get lots of maps, right? And then there's pictures. I'm like, what? Some great maps. Quite a few maps, but I got into the nitty-gritty of it. Map. Some old pictures. The paper's not real. Ooh, I like these. All of those. There's tons of pictures in here, guys. The lumberyard, sawmill, people that worked in it, you know, the camps. The prairie scene about 1910. So they all tell you about little things about it. So it's like a smorgasbord of pictures and just cool stuff. I'm real excited with train. To hopefully be able to use some of these. I hope they're not too... Oh, there they are. Here we go. I knew I seen some actual portraits in here. I was getting a little worried, thinking, oh, they're all going to be of vloggers. Picture was taken in 1918. The store served as a village post office and community meeting place. And it's literally, yeah. Talks a little about the people that are pictured, some not, obviously. Oh, she was a badass, you know that. Here we go. It is believed that Miss Ellis came to Pine River area in 1901 to teach. Miss Ellis was the person who actually organized the community Sunday school in which Miss Dan Klein was the principal teacher. No additional information about Miss Ellis could be located. So it's things like that. The town. So, yeah. Super cool. I'm sure if you were from around there, you'd probably find it really interesting. Minnesota, yes. Pine River, Minnesota. Kind of interesting to find here in Kansas. I'm in Kansas, guys. Kansas, Missouri area. And, yeah. We got the pictures of the towns. How interesting that they have all the information in something like this. I would think that something like this would be from, I don't know, the library or something would keep. I don't know, just kind of weird. So yeah, I mean, super cool pictures. I love the pictures. When I got it home and I started actually kind of flip through it, I was like, holy moly, what do you guys think? See, these type of things I love. I love I just love old books. I can't help it, especially now, I think, now that everything's in the electronic age. I'm a book reader, thin and through. I've tried the dang Kindle shit or whatever. I can't do it. I can't. It hurts my eyes. It's just not... You just can't get into the book as easy because of that damn screen. I don't know. I just don't like it, guys. So, and because of that, the cost of books anymore are a lot higher than what they used to be. And so that has caused me not to buy a lot of books that I would normally have on my shelf to read. I wait till they get a little cheaper. I just can't buy them new anymore. They're just too darn expensive. And a couple of them are actually available to pick up, and I'm still at this point going, do I really want to buy them? But I miss reading, and I think that's where my love of books is. I just love books. And now I can use them. I say, I have tons of these type of things. I have actually so many like these type of books. I have been put together some paper packets in my Regional Fine Shop Facebook. I cannot think of the price of them right now, or I would tell you. Oh my goodness, how horrible is that? Like, yeah, here, let me tell you about them, and I totally forget how much they are. They're not a lot. I know that. I think it's $10, and then shipping. I'm pretty sure it's $10, and shipping without a tracking is $2, and with tracking it's $3 something, $4 something. It's over there, guys. I'm sorry. It's been a long few days. getting ready to go into our weekend, and I'm so ready for it. I haven't wound down from all the stress and all the around the house with Halloween and baby showers and things like that. And my hubby got a deer, so we had all that this week. Oh my goodness. We just haven't calmed down enough. These are great. Look at these guys. They're all kids, the school kids. And wow. I am super thrilled. I picked $1, maybe two, guys. This could have been the one that I thought this could have should get. No, they don't sell them for two. It would have only been $1 hardback. So yeah, $1 at the most. It's you're arguing with myself. Please, please tell me I'm not the only one. Bentley, honey, let's go get ready for bed. I'm gonna go get him in bed, guys, and we're gonna come back and keep looking through this and chit chat. I'm so having fun. Alright, guys. Hopefully he'll stay down. I bring you guys in a little bit closer. Hopefully I got the sound fixed. So having issues with that sound. So a couple videos were fast forward. I didn't mean to. Dude, I just looked at this and this this kid that looked weird. I'm like, dude, there's toys in his mouth. That's a weird shape. I'm like, that can't be right. And I realized it's the hat. Oh boy. Yeah. I went there. Oh wow. Yeah, I love that. This is the old look. Oh, yeah. So they talk about all the stuff. I love it for the pictures. I really, really do. I just so weird that it made it here. No? Trappers. That was picture 1902. And literally, that whole thing's covered with bird drying out. Wow. There's some really cool pages here. It is falling apart because it is not in a hardbound thing. Which I would use as a piece of anyways. Because of the picture. Oh yeah, every little piece of this will get used. Eventually, after I go through it all and decide, I'll probably add some of this to some of the collage pages, so, or packets. I'm getting there. Alright, this is really cool. I'm super excited. $1, guys! It is heavy, it is thick. So, I'm super excited. This next thing is really cool. Let me move these out of the way, guys. Oh, and we also got, not showing, we got a couple video games there for that we have been playing the GameCube just this last few months, and it really is helping him with his concentration, we've just been having some positive results with him being able to do that, with his eye-ear coordination, and with his autism, just everything. So we found 2 video games for him. They're going to be for Christmas, and I got them so cheap. They only costed, with sale, it was like $2.50 each, so yay. And I'm sure some of you are like, well, why would you just not give them that much money? That's not what our Christmases are about. When you're poor, you can't afford to buy all new clothes for 4 kids, you know? You buy used and give, and, you know, for us it's not about the money we spend, not about how many gifts we get. We really minimalize on, for, in my opinion, the holidays for people nowadays. So yeah, anyways, so we're gonna keep going on this because we don't want to talk about that. This is so cool. And I thought it was actually a photo album in the wrong area. But then I kind of seen them like, ooh, and I picked it up, felt this like smooshy. This is so cool, but I have no freaking clue what I'm gonna do with this thing. But, and I know I don't have the overhead light on, so your colors are gonna be off. This is just so freaking cool. Let me read this. The RSPCF, the Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Fairies, has asked the publisher to make it clear that no fairies were injured or killed during the manufacturing of this book. The pictures in this book are psychic impressions of fairies. The RSPCF would also like to point out that after one or two unfortunate casualties in the early stages, all the fairies presented in these pages had discovered a way of leaving their psychic imprint without suffering any physical harm to themselves. It's just super cute. You can tell what kind of book it is, right? Right? Well, you ain't seen nothing. Look. Isn't that yummy? And look at the words. Ah, I love it. I haven't read anything on it yet, besides that first part. And I'm not gonna start now because then I'll get into it. I love her. Just like this. I just love this. The thought of using it in something, yes, but will I? These type of things are hard for me to cut up. They really are. I'll hold on to it a while, and then if it loses its, I love it. It's if I come up with an idea with it or for it, I know right off all the writing would be yummy to use in any type of artwork. Really, yes, love. But then we have these watercolor type of creatures and fairies, and I love it. Look at the little bunch of, look at the faces. You guys probably aren't getting it, but oh, so cute. And so I can't wait to read this. I will read this. This is one of the things I will read before I have a couple of them like this that I say I'm going to read, but I haven't gotten to it yet. I don't know. It makes me happy. Excuse me. Oh no. Here we go. I'll read this here. For the first time I felt afraid. I felt uncertain of this whole mysterious world into which I have had such glimpses. And yet if I could hear anything, it was tiny cheers. Impossible. I put the book down and backed away to the other side of the room. Suddenly, cold all over, I vowed I would never ever look in my pressed fairy book again. The follow the gasp of 3 years before the next entry. 3 years between the sun and the next. It was 3 years since I caught my last fairy. I finally worked up the courage to open my pressed book fairy. I opened it to boldly at the last pressing. The fairy who said her name was, I can't read that, strangely, no longer felt guilty or afraid. Anyway, so it'll be interesting, I think. It'll be cute, and I don't know, and I just keep it as something that I just keep, you know? This is just so fun now, isn't it? Oh, I love it. I love it. This is something that I cherish to do something like, you know, this, I love it. It's so wow, and just, I love it. Did I say I love it? So, how fun. I'm super excited, never heard of it. And then like this I see, and it had, I'm betting it had a bunch more. It says, sealed by Lady Cottington for the protection of the innocent. This is a sticker. Like a decal, and it is not, there it is, I didn't want to rip it. Okay, we got some, you know what, that's one, these are more, you know, that's more adult-like, yeah, which is why they put that. They're good mood. I love it. I cannot wait to read this and see what it is. Just, I mean, wow. Fun. Excited about that. Which probably had other ones. So yeah, waiting, cottons. Press Fairy book. I'll write it down below if I remember, guys. Turner Publishing. This was done. First published in Great Britain in '94. So you never know. Take a look. You never know what you can find if it's something that you really like. It is super neat. I love it. That's not all that. I got one more item you guys are probably going to go, oh my god, Crystal. What the heck are you going to do with this? Okay, I grabbed it. I looked at it. And I was like, no, I don't need it. I had put it down, guys. I put it down. But I'm like, oh my god, most of it's $1. I can't, not get it. Excuse me. I have to breathe out of my mouth once again. So I have to drink one because I got wet in the whistle. Anyway, In the Forest, story and pictures by Marie Holt. It's a huge, you see guys, it's huge. I just like this size. It's not quite my big girl over there, but it's big. It's one of those type that you, at least here around where I live. Okay, let's see, it's 14 by probably 18. Yeah, about 18. So it's a good size one. Sorry guys, I got like distracted. Had a squirrel moment. I can't even pull it all the way out. It was huge. I got a fan over here that I think about. Anyways, it's black and white. Black and white. I had a new horn and a paper hat. I could care less about what it says down here. I really don't care. But I love this. I love it. So I thought about doing, because I could do like clear gesso and then I could use like a watercolor or something like that on it. And like make it my own and then like make my own words and art it out. You know what I mean? Start it out. I haven't decided yet. Those are just a few of the things that popped in my head when I found this. And I'm like, no, you know what? It'll be another project that I have sitting in the projects pile that I haven't got to yet. I'm full of all kinds of ideas. I have ideas, so many art ideas, but I just don't have. I can't get it out of me. It's just so much, you know what I mean? And I have a pile of them. So, and I really try to condone what I have. I don't want to go so whoa with it. I really think, am I gonna? And I couldn't pass it up. I was like, when am I gonna find one of these this cheap? Like a black and white that I would want to do, for one. I looked at the others. There was one. It wasn't black and white. It was about bears. There was literally bears all over them. And it was a cute, kind of sketchy, whimsical. And only thing I would have thought about doing was cutting the bears out and using them like that. And I'm like, but I would never use those bears that much. Now sitting here, I should have bought it, cut them out, and then put them in some paper packets, put in the shop. To add for other things. See, I didn't think about that. Way to go. We don't go to there very often anymore because their prices have gotten so ridiculous at thrift stores and things like that. So we don't go in there very often anymore. And we have to do what I was talking about, though. And they have to go back. They had other ones I didn't even think about at the time. So there. Isn't that cool, though? That was my idea. I don't know what I'm going to end up doing with it. in the end, we shall see, I'm sure. My hubby got a series of books for like Star Wars series. We got 5 of them, I think. Yeah. So we got those. What else do we got? I think that's it. That is all we got. I didn't find a lot.